It's the People Station V103, Big Tig doing big things. Epic hour so far. Started off with R. Kelly stopping by to talk about Funk Fest. Unfortunately, I've just learned that the weather may not be that awesome this weekend for Funk Fest, which is an awesome thing to do, but maybe not so awesome in the rain. And I know he's not responsible for it, but he's responsible for letting us know when it's not going to be that great. Glenn Burns is in the building from WSB. How are you, sir?
I'm excellent, and I appreciate the opportunity to be here today. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Chief Meteorologist, what exactly does that mean?
That means I oversee a team of 5 meteorologists, and I'm in charge. That's what that means.
Okay. As a meteorologist, I know it's not fair, but how often do people blame you for the weather?
Oh, you can't imagine. I mean, they do all the time, this weekend especially. Oh, my kids are going on a field trip, or we had the plans at the lake, and you're ruining everything for us.
It's your fault.
You're ruining it for us.
Glenn Burns is in the building. WSB is our family, and they stopped by to give us all the inside of what's going on. Now, I'm reading this thing that says WSB has the most powerful radar in the country?
Absolutely do. And back in the early 1990s, we had a devastating event that actually occurred in Alabama called the Palm Sunday tornadoes.
Okay.
And several people lost their lives.
Right.
And I said, there's got to be a better way. And so there was a guy that was a friend of mine in Alabama that developed this radar.
Okay.
And we've been fine-tuning that over the years. And back in the day, we had 700,000 watts of power. This is 1.26 million watts of power, covering 300 miles across North Georgia. So powerful we can see geese on their way down from Canada.
Really?
Oh, yeah. But it's a great tool for severe storms, and that's what it's all about, protecting our folks here in North Georgia.
Indeed. Severe storms has been something that's been going on a lot more frequently in people's opinions. Some people attribute it to global warming and different things of that. In your history, and you have an extensive history as a meteorologist, how more frequent are these severe storms, and is there any way around them, or are we just going to get better at predicting them?
We're getting really good at predicting storms now, but I'm not sure that there's more than there were back in the early 1900s or mid-1900s. I think there's just more people to see them and report them now.
Right.
So a bigger population, and it's affecting more people because of that population increase.
Okay, we're talking to Glenn Burns, Chief Meteorologist for WSB. He appears on the 4, 6, and 11 p.m. newscast Monday through Friday. He's in the building. What is something that we don't know about weather that we should know about weather?
There's a lot of probabilities and a lot of uncertainties that people are unaware of. They think, is it going to rain tomorrow at my house at 3 o'clock? We just don't have that kind of technology.
Right.
But we try our best to forecast the most accurate information available. And if it doesn't rain at your house at 3 o'clock, not my fault.
There's a lot of, okay, so now everybody, I know we talked about radar. These are the things that I never get to, I've always wanted to know that I never get to ask.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so every station, and I don't know if ours is called that, but it's Doppler. Everything is Doppler, 9,000,000.7 Doppler. What is the Doppler, and why are there so many different ranges of Doppler? Why is there a Doppler?
Everybody's got their own. Well, you know what the Doppler is. If you're sitting at a train track and the train goes by, you hear that high pitch before it gets to you, and then when it moves by you, you see that lower pitch. So that's the Doppler effect.
Oh.
So that's what the Doppler radar does. It looks inside thunderstorms, finds where the wind is the strongest, finds where winds are turning, and that's what the Doppler is.
See? The Doppler. You learned something today.
Invented by Mr. Doppler.
I would hope so, because everybody has one. Doppler. Look at the Doppler. We're looking at the Doppler. The Doppler. We're talking to Glenn Burns, Chief Meteorologist for WSB. What are some other things, and what is the future of meteorology on the planet? There may be some people out there who might want to work in your field, want to do what you do. How do you get into it, and what is the outlook on that?
It's a really exciting field. There's always going to be room for more meteorologists, whether you're working in broadcast, government, or now private industry is really taking hold of meteorology, because let's say Macy's was going to have a big sale on winter coats and it wasn't going to be that cold. Well, the meteorologist would say, well, we're going to experience warm temperatures. Don't go invest in all that stuff.
Right.
So corporations are really getting on board with that. And if you want to begin, you need to take a lot of science and math in high school and be prepared for a ton of that in college.
A ton of that. I always think it's fun to watch them stand in front of the. See, you've never seen them do it. It's a green screen, and they're pointing at stuff like this. Listen, you see this cloud coming in.
There's nothing there. There's just a green screen. You're looking at yourself on TV, pointing to something that's not there.
Well,
That's
Glenn Burns,
challenge.
I appreciate you, all of your efforts. I appreciate you correctly predicting the weather most of the time.
Well, we try hard, and I will try to get a better forecast
you do
for
pretty
this
good.
weekend.
And if you can fix this weekend,
We're going to go work on that.
Fix this weekend, we will all greatly appreciate
We'll
it.
tune in at 4, and I'll let you know.
There you go. 4, 6, and 11 p.m. Tune in and turn up to Glenn Burns, Chief Meteorologist, Channel 2 Action News, WSB. Thank you for your time,
Thank
sir.
you, too.
All right.